We're about to get real with ourselves in this one. Join me as I try to adopt the daily habits of successful people for an entire week and see if it really makes a difference in my life. So, I've decided to embark on a little experiment. For the next 7 days, I'm gonna live my life like some of the most successful people on the planet. But hey, that's the point of an experiment, right? Alright, day 1. The alarm is set for 5 a.m., which feels absolutely insane. Like, who even functions at 5 a.m. besides like bakers and astronauts? But seriously, I'm determined to make this work. Successful people, they're all about that early morning hustle. And let me tell you, that first step out of bed was brutal. Brutal. But I dragged myself to the kitchen, made a cup of coffee, and actually saw the sunrise. I never see the sunrise. The point is, I got a surprising amount done before most people even hit snooze. I'm talking about emails, editing, even squeezing in a quick workout. I'm not gonna lie, it felt good, like really good. Having that extra time to focus before the day even really started. It was a game changer, but then real life kicked in. Meetings, deadlines, you know the drill. By the end of the day, I was exhausted, but it was a good kind of exhausted. All right, day 2. Time to tackle another habit of the highly successful exercise. Now, I'm not talking about becoming a gym rat overnight, but I did promise myself I'd move my body every single day this week. Let's just say getting a workout in before work is a completely different beast. My usual routine involves hitting snooze about 5 times, but not today. Today, I laced up my sneakers and headed straight out the door for a run. And you know what? It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The fresh air, the endorphins, feeling like I was actually doing something good for myself. The rest of the day just seemed to flow better, you know? Like my energy levels were up, my mood was better, and I felt way more focused. And that, my friends, is a powerful feeling. Chapter 3. Never Stop Learning. Day 3. And it's time to feed the brain. Successful people, they never stop learning. They're always reading, listening to podcasts, expanding their knowledge. So I decided to dedicate some serious time to learning something new. Now, I'm a visual learner, so I dove headfirst into a documentary about a topic I've always been curious about: astrophysics. Yeah, you heard me right, astrophysics. Black holes, supernovas, the whole shebang. And you know what? I was hooked. I spent hours glued to the screen, completely absorbed in this whole other world. But here's the thing. Learning doesn't have to be all serious and academic. It can be fun. I spent the evening listening to a podcast about filmmaking while I edited, picking up new tips and tricks. Chapter 4. The Power of Showing Up. Day 4, and the initial excitement of this experiment is starting to wear off. I'm tired, I'm sore, and honestly, I kind of just want to crawl back into bed and binge watch Netflix. But then I remember what this whole thing is about: consistency. Successful people, they don't just show up when they feel like it. They show up day after day, even when it's hard, even when they'd rather be doing something else. So I dragged myself out of bed, went for a run, and powered through my to-do list. It wasn't pretty, but I did it. And you know what? That's what matters. Consistency, it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress, one step at a time. It's about building habits that stick, even when life throws you curveballs. Chapter 5. Believing in the impossible. Day 5, and I'm hit with a wave of self-doubt. Am I really cut out for this? Do I have what it takes to be successful? It's easy to get caught up in those negative thoughts, to let them spiral out of control. But then I remember another key habit of successful people mindset. They believe in themselves even when no one else does. They have an unshakable faith in their abilities, and they don't let anything stand in their way. So I took a deep breath, silenced those negative thoughts, and reminded myself of my goals, my why. I visualized myself achieving everything I've ever wanted, and I allowed myself to truly believe that it's possible. And you know what? It felt amazing, because here's the thing: mindset is everything. Outgrow the habits that changed my life. So here I am at the end of this wild week. And you know what? I'm exhausted, but I'm also energized. I'm challenged, but I'm also inspired. Because I've learned that success isn't some magical formula. It's about the daily habits, the small choices we make each and every day. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's not about being motivated. It's about being intentional. So which of these daily habits are you going to adopt today? Remember, it's about making small, consistent changes that add up to make a big difference over time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your own daily habits in the comments below. If you want to learn more about personal development and how to achieve your goals, be sure to check out our next video.